Hoodrich Magazine. Hoodrich Magazine.
What's rich in your hood? Yeah. What's rich in your hood?
Hoodrich Magazine.
What's rich in your hood? Talk me to my people.
Hoodrich Magazine.
What's rich in your hood? He's 107.
And now, part 2 of Don J, from graffiti artist to fashion designer, right here on the Keys.
That was actually how it ended from being graffiti into the clothes, because I still wanted to express, and I thought that was the best way of getting my art out there too. So I was like, you know what, after I'm growing up and I'm getting out of the graffiti, because the graffiti actually helped me get into, you know, different parts of the cultures, which is dancing and b-boying, you know? So I was opening up to a lot of different things too, and when I was like, you know what, I can't do it on walls no more, how am I gonna, I still got that, as a graffiti writer, as an artist, you got that itch. You wanna put your name, you wanna, you know, let everyone know and see your art. That's what we do this art for, you know? For ourselves and to have people appreciate it too. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just start doing it on my shirt. So I just started doing like pieces on my shirt, you know, simple little things, not thinking nothing of it, not thinking about starting a clothing line, didn't even have an idea. I didn't want to be in fashion, you know what I mean? That wasn't my background, but I actually had family members in my whole family actually design, so now it fits. What I'm doing was there always, you know what I mean? Looking back at the picture now, because my uncle and my great-grandfather, they're well-made tailors. They make sews from scratch, tailor-made, fit you like a king, you know? So, and my mom's is in the sewing. I remember just bringing buttons then too. So at that time, I didn't think of me being into fashion, but now doing it, I'm like, I see where it comes naturally for me to just pick up a piece of fabric and know how to, you know what I mean, construct it or even embellish it or make it something that is better, you know what I mean? So I started putting it on my shirts, and I was living in Harlem at this time. You know, it was probably like back in like 2005, 2006. It was crazy. I was walking down the street. You know what I mean? It was a rough neighborhood, 115th and First Avenue. You know what I mean? It was crazy, but we was right across the street from the projects at that time. So I remember getting my own apartment at that time with it was me and my ex. It was crazy. You know, I'm going in there, and we had the T-shirts on, and I'm thinking people were trying to rob us. Like, we new to the neighborhood, so they were like, nah, yo, where you get that T-shirt from? That's dope. I like that. So I was like, oh yeah, I make them. He was like, yo, how much you charge? So that's when I was like, how much I charge? And I didn't really think nothing serious of it. So he honestly came back the next day. He wanted a T-shirt just with his little name on it, you know, and whatever he wanted to do with it. So next thing I know, long story short, a week, 3 weeks later, people was knocking at my door asking for T-shirts. And that's what led me into really taking, you know what I mean, the opportunity, you know, and starting my own line and just trying to build something like that. You know what I mean? That's just from organic stuff, you know what I mean? From the art to the fashion into the music, and it's just a lot right now, you know what I mean? And I can honestly say I'm blessed, dude, like, to really be sharing what I'm doing. And even if it's not at the level where people see it on TV and they're like, oh yeah, or even if they don't like it, that's what we do, you know what I mean, is express, bro. I used to go to these jams, what led me, you know what I mean, it's all one. So the graffiti, you know, being a part of the hip-hop culture, going to these breakdancing battles, and graffiti writers used to go there, MCs used to go there, and it would all be in, like, you know, the tri-state area from Connecticut to New York, and I would see a lot of dope dancers and, you know, getting in the circle, we call it a b-boy jam, you know, getting in the circle, and I see these cool kids just doing these crazy moves. I was like, you know what, I can do that, I want to try that. So I really got into that, you know what I mean, and in middle school, and really training, and all my friends b-boy, you know, we would go in the gym and b-boy, and then we'll just practice for the whole week and say, yo, we gonna go to these jams, even if we got roasted, you know, but that's how you get into really getting into the b-boy world, is getting in ciphers and sessioning with your crew. So, you know, met up with Problem's crew, and I was a young kid, just like always wanted to be around them, you know. Cause they appreciated what me and my boy Deuce used to do art-wise. It was like, yo, y'all young and y'all just tearing everything up, and we heard about you guys and we b-boys. But my boy, he wasn't really into the b-boys, so but I was interested in that part of the culture. So I used to go to his house, you know. He's like, yo, do these moves and show me moves, and every time I would mess up, do it again, do it again, do it again. So you know, they built me up to being like a dope, you know what I mean, b-boy. Yeah, you know. So they gave me a lot of inspiration with that. And just going to these jams, I was a part of this crew, you know, out in Connecticut too. You know, we'll go to New York, we'll battle other dancers, we'll get up with other dancers, train. And now I'm actually teaching kids, you know what I mean, how to dance, you know, break dance, pop, choreography. And being a part of the Mount Boys too, which taught me a different style of dance, you know, with choreography and 5, 6, 7, 8 on the beat, you know what I mean? It's a different style from being b-boy, but you know, as more like I grow and as an artist, you know what I mean, I look at everything as another way, you know what I mean, like to grow and learn different things. And being a part of that, I got into learning choreography, you know, I got into learning popping, dime step. I just like to create and create with other people. And even myself, you know what I mean? I'm not one of those people that will be like, yo, nah, I won't want to get up and rock with somebody, you know what I mean? I'm always down to like, yo, you want to learn what I teach you and you teach me, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's like we all growing. So I was always a part of unity things, you know what I mean? Whether it was the graffiti to people to the street, it was always a brotherhood, because we were able to have so many people know about our crew and be a part of our crew, and we all did art, you know? It was crazy. It became by the numbers. Then I was a part of graffiti, you know, the breakdancing world, and it was crews, you know what I mean? It all added up to numbers. And now, starting a clothing line, I still have that mentality, as, you know what I mean, working collectively with people and just building, you know what I mean, and getting what we want to put across to as much people as possible and have people connect with us, you know what I mean? Whether it's art form, whether it's something that we do positive in the community, whether it's something that, you know, like yo, we just like what y'all about, you know what I mean? So that's what I really wanted to push with SwagStar from the jump, you know what I mean? And it's just crazy, man.
Hoodrich Magazine. Hoodrich Magazine.